Welcome back in one of the Very Strong Plays YouTube channel. Today is Wednesday. It is May 14th, and I'm back bringing us more NBA playoff plays for you guys for the Wednesday slate. We are 3/4 into the Pacers-Cavs game. I am going a little bit early. It's 8:08 p.m. Sun shouldn't be out at 8 o'clock. I like the sun, right? It's 8:08. It feels like it's 6:08, and the sun being out's really messed with my brain. I honestly think that. I don't know. It's messing up with my internal clock. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but it's 8 o'clock at night, and after this video and after this game, I'm tired. I'm ready for bed. It's light outside. Enough about me, though. I don't know. I feel weird tonight. Gonna get some weird picks too. We have the Pacers plus 7.5. They're gonna win this game outright. It's 85-78 now. 11-28. Halliburton's playing well. They're just the better team, and you wouldn't catch me saying that going into this series between the Pacers and the Cavaliers. I didn't think the Pacers had a shot. Honestly, I thought the Cavs would win in 5 or 6, but this Pacers team has shown me a lot, man. They're great offensively. They're playing really well defensively against the Cavaliers. The Cavs just went on like a run where they missed 17 of the last 19 shots they took in the third quarter. It's just crazy what the Pacers have been able to do, and now they're going to get the Knicks most likely in the East to go to the championship game. So it should be fun to watch those games. We have Denver tonight. They're plus 10.5 going up against the Thunder. I think they've dropped to 9.5 for tonight, maybe 10. I don't know. Not quite sure. Nikola Jokic over the boards, 13.5. TJ McConnell hasn't played the entire game. He played 6 minutes in the second rotation, and then he's been out the entire game. I guess they don't need him. I guess you see him on the court now. He's back on the court, but the first 3 quarters he only played 6 total minutes, so a little bit weird. But, he was only getting 15, 16 minutes a game anyway. So it was kind of a flyer pick. It was plus big money, plus 125 or 138 or whatever it was for the 4.5 assists. Probably not going to get it. But, he's going to be in the fourth quarter, probably get 6 minutes, maybe get 4 here and rack up some assists for us for TJ. But right now we're 0-0, probably going to win with the Pacers plus 7.5. They might not win the game outright, but we've got the 7.5. So at worst, we're probably going to go 1-1 for the first game. Let's get into the plays for tomorrow. It's now 85-81. I'm behind on the TV, apparently. But the Pacers are the favorite to win that game. Let's go to the game, and the Nuggets are plus 10 now. Let's go to the games for tomorrow. We're going to look at the Boston Celtics going up against the New York Knicks. We're also going to be looking at the Golden State Warriors going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. We're going to start with the Boston Celtics. No, let's start with the Minnesota Timberwolves. We're going to take the minus 11.5. The line is telling us Steph Curry's not going to play, and again, the Warriors, they've put up a couple good efforts without Steph Curry on the floor in the first and second quarters, but when the Wolves settle themselves in and they make the adjustments, and if Julius Randle scoring 25-plus points alongside Anthony Edwards, 30-plus points, with Rudy Gobert cleaning up the glass, this team's incredibly hard to beat. They're one of the better defensive teams in the NBA already. When the offense is cooking, you're not going to beat this team in the West. I think they wrap it up. I would have loved the Warriors to make this a series. I'd love Steph Curry not to be hurt. I think it would be, a 6 or 7 game series if Steph Curry was in it. Maybe the Warriors even win this series. But with him out, Jimmy Butler not playing the best basketball in the last game, it's been the Jonathan Kuminga show for the last 2 games. I just don't know if the Warriors are going to be competitive here. It feels like if the T-Wolves get up by 10-plus in this one, it could be over pretty early. I'm going to take the T-Wolves to close this series out minus 11.5. I know it's a big number. They're just the overall way better team in this match without Steph Curry. So I'm taking the 11.5 as the play. For the Knicks and Celtics series, bad news for Tatum. Torn Achilles. Didn't look all that bad on the turnover, but apparently it was that bad, I feel bad for him. He had his best game of the entire series. I pick on Tatum a lot. He deserves to be picked on whenever he's not playing well, labeled as a superstar. There was nothing he did really wrong in that last game against the Knicks. They probably would have still lost that game, the Celtics, if Tatum does not get hurt. I think they're up by, 8 whenever he got hurt with a fast break with 3 minutes left. So the Boston Celtics probably lose that game anyway. But you never like to see injuries. You never like to see anybody get hurt. Tatum, that's a big injury for him. Hopefully he comes back stronger, better than ever. You never want to see injuries in any sport. And I'm going to take Boston here, minus 4.5. I think this sparks them. And let's not forget that the Boston Celtics, even without Jason Tatum on the floor, are still one of the better basketball teams in the NBA. Drew Holiday, Derek White, Al Horford, Jaylen Brown, Kristaps Porzingis. I mean, these guys they still have one of the best starting fives in the NBA without Jason Tatum, and that's not even counting Pritchard coming off the bench, the sixth man of the year. So this Boston Celtics team, they're really good. I know the Knicks have been playing really well. Jalen Brunson's been playing some of the best basketball of his entire career. But we're going to be at Boston. I don't think they let the Knicks win this series on their home court. I think they at least force a game six. Hell, maybe even force a game seven. Let's not forget the Celtics are a very good team without Tatum. I'm going to take Boston here, -4.5. They need somebody to step up in that locker room. The guy I'm going to take for the player points, maybe not the guy who's going to step up vocally for the Boston Celtics, but Jaylen Brown over the total points here of 25 plus. Been shooting the ball a lot. He's been a lot better over the last couple games. You know, Jason Tatum did the bulk of the scoring in game number 5 or game number 4, but it's now Jaylen Brown's responsibility on the court to put up the points for the Boston Celtics. It's going to be him. It's going to be Derek White. Feels like maybe Al Horford's the guy to step up vocally for this team. Feels like he's the veteran guy. Maybe even Kristaps, Derek White, one of those guys. Jaylen Brown's still younger. He's been with the team since I did a quiz today since 2016, I believe, for the Boston Celtics. That seems or 17. That seems insane. I feel like he's only been there for 4 years. These guys are getting older. Tatum's now 28 years old. He's been in the league for nearly 10 years, or nearly 8+ years. So I'm going to take Jaylen Brown over the total points, 25 plus, going up against the Knicks. I don't think they lose this game on their home floor. Hopefully, they come out energized, make this a series. I'd love to see this league go 6 games. We need some good series because this series is not great. Probably going to get wrapped up. This series maybe gets wrapped up tonight with the Cavaliers making a little bit of a push. This one's been okay. It's just been so lopsided. Like, I just don't know anything that's happening on that series. Nuggets and Thunder. Either the Thunder win by 6 or 7, or the Nuggets lose by 20, or the Nuggets win by like a point. So it's been weird in that one. But for the other play, I told you we're going to get weird with the plays today. We're going to take Nickeil Alexander-Walker over his total points for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Saw 5.5 on Action Network. Are they going to offer it? They're not even offering it. Did I miss it? I don't think they're offering it. Closer to game time, maybe. Closer to game time. I saw it on Action Network. Usually whenever that pops up, you can at least get it somewhere. But I saw over 5.5 for Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and I'm going to jump all over that. Now, he's had a really weird series for the T-Wolves. He's had 2 really good games, 2 really bad games. He's scored no points, 10-plus points, no points, 10-plus points. He went 4 for 4 in one of those games. He's a spark plug off the bench. He can get you points off the bench. I just think the Warriors are going to be down by 10, 15 points, and then he's just going to finish the fourth quarter. 5.5 points is not a lot for a guy playing 18 to 20 minutes per game in this series. So we're going to take Nickeil Alexander-Walker as the last play. Let's go to the NBA recap. A little bit weird breakdown, a little bit weird picks tonight, but I love both our game picks. I especially love Boston -4.5. I do not think they die in this game on their home floor. I'm going to take them -4.5. T-Wolves, we're going to take them -11.5. We're going to take Jaylen Brown over the 25.5 points going up against the Knicks. And then we have Nickeil Alexander-Walker over his 5.5 points as the final play. Hopefully it's out on FanDuel. I will be looking all over the place in the morning to see if I can find it anywhere. That's going to be the last play of the day. Guys, that's going to do it for the NBA picks and props for Wednesday, May 14th, slated games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please drop a like this video, and thanks for watching.